What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sabotage here, and I forgot to click record on my mic. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sabotage here, and nothing planned as goes. Not even that sentence. In one of my past videos, I talked about how I was going to the gym every single morning, and honestly, it was life motherfucking changing. Going to the gym in the morning every single day, waking up, walking in there, walking into these four walls, this little building, it would make me feel so pure and holy, and I'd be like, damn, bro, like I'm just ready. Like the vibes there were just so immaculate. I'm just walking over, yo, dab me up real quick though. Yo, dab me up real quick though. Like literally everyone was just so friendly and nice. And that led to me making a lot of like cool friends. And also it led to a lot of like growth in my confidence. See, at the beginning of like my first couple of days of going to the gym, I obviously wasn't very confident. I wasn't very confident in like social situations. But literally going there every single day, just going to people and just saying, yo, what's good? Like just talking to people and realizing like who gives a shit what they think about me has literally made me so much more confident. Not to mention like working on my physique, like working out every day and also getting better at basketball, that obviously also contributes to your confidence as well. So literally I was fucking like glowing up. Like every single day of going to the gym, I was like on this like amazing routine. Waking up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, going to the gym, coming home, working on a YouTube video, and then I guess playing games or like chilling for like a little bit and then just going to sleep and doing that exact same thing every day. I literally felt unstoppable. But then I couldn't be at home every single day. I had to do something, right? So I had to start my 9 to 5, which meant no more gym in the morning. And I was like, whatever, yo, like no biggie, like I'll figure it out. Like I'll just go to work from like 9 to 5. In the evening, I'll go to the gym, like whatever, like I'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. So the first day of work comes around and I wake up to the 8-hour shift and I'm fucking exhausted. I'm like, yo, like I can't do this shit. But luckily, my wifey, Discipline, shout out to one of my last videos, gets my back and she's like, yo, go to the gym right now. So I go there in the evening and it's a completely different vibe. Like I walk in there and yo, the vibes were not immaculate. First of all, the place is packed because obviously people that work 8 to 4s, 9 to 5s, they're all getting off work and they're going to the gym as well. Like they're thinking the same way as me. I couldn't even think about getting a workout in because it was so fucking packed in there. Like it was literally a lineup to go into every single machine. But then I'm like, you know what, like the basketball court like right there, like surely the basketball court couldn't be like this packed as well. I walk in there, same motherfucking story. Like there's at least like 30-40 people in there. And the thing is, like I go in the morning, so I'm used to seeing like adults because obviously little kids are not going to go to the gym in the morning at like 8 or 9 o'clock because they have school, right? But in the evening, the high schoolers come out. And the thing about high schoolers is, or like at least my experience with them, the ones that play basketball, they are menaces to society. Like 90% of them, like they're rude, they're arrogant, and this all comes down to them just being really insecure. So they're literally like getting in fights, they're like beefing each other, they're just yelling, and I'm like, yo, like the vibes, they weren't good. I literally took a shot. One of the kids took my rebound, like he got the ball from me. He like took the ball, ran to the other side of the court, and like just tried dunking on it, and the ball like rebounded and like flew somewhere else. And he didn't even bother like getting the ball for me or even saying like, yo, like thanks for letting me use your ball. Or like even acknowledged me for a second. He literally like threw the ball away and said, alright, fuck you. Like he basically disrespected me so hard, you know. If I was a high schooler too, that would have been straight beef, bro. I'd be throwing hands. But luckily, like I don't have like anger issues like that. And I was like, whatever. Like if he wants to be a jackass, if he wants to be an asshole, like he can be an asshole. But at that point, if the gym was my girlfriend, this is like me walking into my girlfriend getting absolutely fucking battery. I felt so betrayed being there, and I'm like, nah, like I took a total of like 10 shots and I'm like I'm getting out of this gym. I'm going home. Like I can't watch this anymore. I can't watch my girlfriend get fucking battered in front of me. I go home and I check my phone and like, you know, the news thing, it literally says that gyms are going to be closed for 3 weeks. And I learned that my work that was actually in person for like the first day that I went, it's going to be at home too. So literally, even though I imagined myself going into work every single fucking day, like driving in there, walking in the building, drinking coffee in the kitchen, talking to coworkers, and then going to the gym, having a fucking blast, none of that was gonna happen for like a whole fucking month. Like nothing was going the way I wanted it to. Even during that one day when I went to the gym, like I wanted it to be so much fun in the evening and it wasn't. And that just goes to show that nothing goes perfectly. Nothing goes the way that you anticipated to go. Nothing goes the way that you really wanted to go. Life will see you on the finish line about to finish the race and it'll fucking come out of nowhere, smack you in the balls, 1,000 inch of death right into your booty hole, and make you start all the way at the starting line again. Because life is a bully. It'll punch you, it'll push you, it'll literally fucking beat the living shit out of you. But here's the thing. What do you do when someone's beating the living shit out of you? Do you let them just punch you and like break your ribs and shit? Or do you fight back? Even if you don't know how to fight back, even if you're just like swinging like this, like you're gonna fight back in some sort of way. The same thing goes with life. You can't let it dictate you. You can't let it just fucking like do whatever the fuck it wants to you. You gotta get these hands up and start swinging. When life throws you a curveball, when life throws you an unexpected outcome, I want you to catch it and shove it right up your booty hole. Because you dictate life. Flip the script and do exactly what life doesn't want you to do, what life doesn't expect you to do, because you have to make your own decisions and you can't let life just push you around and make you do whatever it wants you to do. See, if you're anything like me, you love to plan things out. You love to see like, okay, here's my day, like how everything's gonna go. Here's my like next 3 weeks, my next 3 years. This is exactly what's gonna happen. But the thing is, like I already said, nothing ever goes to plan. So when you become really attached to this plan, when you become really like so clingy and you're like, I want this to go exactly the way I want it to go, and things don't go that way because like I said, literally things are never like going the way that you want them to be. You're gonna be stressed and anxious literally like 90% of the time. And you want to live your life like that, stressed and anxious literally all the fucking time? Or you want to be a person that sort of like, you know, has a plan, but understands that, you know, things may change and sort of goes with the flow and adapts to your situation? In my opinion, you should be the second person, because the first person is a little bit of a bitch. So expect change and be grateful, because change is what allows for growth. If you're living the same life every single day, if nothing ever changes, you're never gonna grow. Like sure, my routine that I told you about, I was growing a lot, but eventually I was going to hit a wall. So this new situation, maybe like right now, maybe going like a little bit right here, but in the long term, it's gonna make me grow even better or grow even more than I could have in the past. Like for me, I haven't been in my daily routine. I haven't been on my actual routine that I really, really love. And I could be here whining, oh, my life's so terrible, everything's not going my way. But what good would that do to anybody? What good would that do for me? It literally just puts me in a position where I just feel bad for myself all the time. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna get these fists up and start fighting back and make a new routine, make an even better routine, and get even better at whatever I'm doing, which right now is YouTube. Life is a game of acting and reacting and just doing that again and again. And that's literally like, if I'm gonna sum up life like really, really fast, that's what it is. Acting and reacting. Just do those two things and you will grow, you will. I mean, if you react in the right way, right? Like if you react in the wrong way and you're just sad all the time, like you want to react well is essentially what I want to say here. So embrace change and blossom. Understand that everything happens for a reason. Even if you don't understand why this unexpected outcome is happening, understand that in like 10 to 15 years, you'll look back and be like, yeah, like I'm glad that thing happened to me because it forced me to grow. All right, that's all I really want to say in this video. So if you made it this far, shout out to you. Use a motherfucking goat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get. I do not store powder. I might take a